Hey everybody, good morning to you. Dangerously cold temperatures this morning. We are going to work our way up out of them, but it is going to be a little bit of a slow go. So want to go ahead and talk about the advisories that we do have out there. Most of the area today under a cold weather advisory. That's going to take us through about noon today. But down here to the south, so north of Nevada, south of Clinton, this area outlined in the darker blue here, this is where the extreme cold warning picks up through about the same time frame around noon today. So what kind of temperatures are we seeing right now? Up in Kansas City, you're about 0 to -2, depending around the area. Look at this little area of pink between Belton and Harrisonville. You guys are the hot spot. You're above 0 degrees this morning. Working out towards Holden. Good morning to you folks. It is almost -7 degrees according to the last real-time mesoscale analysis just a few moments ago. Over in Warrensburg, about -5. Let's go down to Garden City. It is about -6. Over in Clinton, -6. So yeah, you get the idea. -6 down here in Appleton City. Butler checking in at almost -7 degrees coming up on the 6:30 hour this morning. Down here between Rich Hill and Nevada, about -4. We can go over to the Kansas side. It is just not a whole lot better. Those are your actual temperatures. Again, your wind values are significantly colder than that this morning. So everybody be aware as you're getting around, headed out to work. Isn't it an awesome Monday? I'm just going to leave that right there. So here is what is going on, big picture, what we have to, I would say, look forward to. This is what's ahead. How about that? This is what's coming up. So let's do that. So you can see that we have this significant Arctic air mass overhead right now. This is the 850 millibar temps, so just overhead. And so what is happening is that works its way out of here slowly, not fast enough today. We do get to I was going to say, this is the latest model run, so not so much. Earlier model runs had us nosing just above average for the middle of the week, but I think we're not even going to quite make that before the next. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's over into Wednesday. We do see a little bit of above average temperatures working their way back in, but then here is this next cycling polar air mass looking to get here Thursday, Friday, into Saturday. So we just get a little bit of a warm-up. That's what I'm looking for this week before another potentially frigid cold end of the week into next weekend. But look at that. There is warmer air on the way behind that. So just kind of all over the place, but we do have one more cold blast to get through. What about any snow? Not in the forecast right now, at least nothing measurable. Keeping an eye on this little sliver of precipitation that moves through the upper Great Plains, maybe on Saturday evening over into Sunday. Overnight runs had this giving us a dusting or so down here more on the Missouri side, but not really seeing that develop as of right now. That is really the only thing to watch in the near term for the next 7 or so days. Ensemble data agrees. If I go into predicted snowfall coming our way over into almost mid-February, Ensemble data seems to suggest that snow will stay up over the Great Lakes and the East Coast, maybe a dusting to 1 inch up around northern Missouri area. So temperature-wise, here is exactly where we're going to go today. These are Harrisonville, Missouri numbers. Yours might be a degree or several different. We'll finally climb up into the single digits by about 11 a.m. today, working our way up to maybe 20 degrees around the 4 o'clock hour. So it is a big coat and gloves and hat and everything else you got kind of day. We cool down a few degrees, won't be quite as brutal overnight tonight. We work our way back up to around 30 degrees for your Tuesday. So we get out of here headed towards that warmer Wednesday. Yeah, there it is. So 34 degrees will be the high point of this week, but keep an eye on these overnight lows. Again, not so bad tonight, but we are looking at mostly single digit overnight lows through the end of the week. We dip back down for that colder air. I look for these numbers maybe to push a little bit lower. We will see what happens as we go through this week. So that is what I got for you this morning. I appreciate everybody joining me. It is awesome to be back. Have the best Monday that you can. Do the best that you can with it. Everybody stay warm. Check on those that are vulnerable. Appreciate you joining me. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.